It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we've got the Panthers' star linebacker. He was terrific defensively last week with 11 tackles. It's the Panthers and the Bucs, and it's coming up next on Madden Football.
As of this morning, summer officially over. It's time for autumn football, and we're underway on EA Sports. Fielded just outside the goal line. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. So here are the Panthers now for their opening drive. And they'll be led out by their third-year quarterback.
And last week's loss came despite a clean game on his end, throwing the ball with 2 touchdowns and 0 interceptions. His job this week is simple. Do it again. Continue to avoid turnovers and hope that what sunk them last week resolves itself this time around.
Throwing to start the drive. Bullard. And that's complete to the right side. It's Allen. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play. It's second down.
Well, this defense for the Bucs, very strong last week as they helped their squad improve to 2-0 on the young season.
Yeah, they gave up 17 points, but that's what you would consider a goal for each and every defense, because if you give up 17 points a game all year long, you're thinking you're going to be a playoff team because you expect your offense to score more than that. That's what you're looking for. Room to improve, of course, but I'd have to say a very solid performance.
No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
To throw on 3rd down. Bullard. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he gets it here to right around the 24 before he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 6, but not enough, as they'll be forced to punt on their first drive of the game. Here's the Panthers punter now. He'll kick it away after a 3 and out on the opening drive of the game. This is taken at about the 14. They'll call that a punt of 59 yards. Tough to do better than that. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And a glance here at the vet. He's got a lot of years under his belt in the National Football League. And right away, he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Panthers. And they will take over with a football just outside of the 10 at the 12-yard line.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
On the draw, this is Smith. He'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3.
Yeah, that wasn't a big run, just a short one there. But guess what? Sometimes you treat it like boxing. You throw that jab out there, and you throw it again, you throw it again, then you come with a big punch later. Maybe they're just trying to set him up.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Bullard to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
No surprise at all. They're looking for the big man early in this one. The only surprise for them, he couldn't hang on to the pass.
On 3rd down, Bullard being chased out left. This will be caught at about the 5. Touchdown! A great play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season.
And the Panthers take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown.
The tight end position has always been dangerous, especially in the red zone, short field. But now even more so because these tight ends aren't necessarily the tight ends of old. They're the rocked-up wide receivers who have a little bit more speed. Way harder to cover than before.
There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. He's got to clear his mind a little bit right now. 1 carry, and that carry was a lost fumble.
Clear his mind, clear his hands, and just let this one go. Sometimes it happens. You drop the ball, get a full game ahead of him, hand it to him again, see if they can start to produce.
And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage. The big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already. Off play action. Hall. And his pass incomplete.
The Bucs at 2-0 here to begin the season. They come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 33.
Let's go now.
Back to throw. Hall. Going to throw right side here. Complete.
And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
Ready?
Back to throw again. His pass caught at the 4. And in for the Buccaneers touchdown. A great effort there. His first touchdown here of the new campaign.
And the Bucs are within an extra point of tying up this ball game.
Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
Here's the Carolina offense as they get ready to take over here.
Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
The numbers for Smith last time out, 17 carries, 51 yards and a touchdown. Now a throw here to his running back.
He comes into this one ranked 9th in the NFL in rushing. I think that every member of that offense knows exactly where he sits. You can see it from every one of them out there. They're all fully committed to making this a game where it really breaks free and climbs a couple of spots.
A first down carry for Smith. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. Again, it's Smith. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
And he is going to have a Panthers first down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2. Our score after 1.
From the shotgun, they run with Smith. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards.
And when you get good yardage like that on first down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here.
4 yards the pickup, first down.
Well, we always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything. But a lot of times, the play caller, he just looks down at his sheet, sees the short yardage runs, and goes to one of those.
And able to steer clear of that first tackler as he works his way forward for about 4. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. That's Ward, complete right side. And they move this all the way down to the 9. First time these two have hooked up this afternoon, and it's a first down. Smith trying to run for it. Only a yard on the pickup there. Second and goal.
The yards may start getting a little tougher to come by down here near the goal line. That's good work defensively there on first down, holding them to a short gain.
To throw on second down. Bullard looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Now we got third and goal coming up, and couldn't you imagine being in that hole, partner? You know they're looking at each other saying, we can't come away with just 3 points after this drive.
Yeah, they've covered a lot of ground. They want more than that 3. They'll look to throw on third and goal. Dancing to his left, and it's caught. Touchdown, Panthers. From 8 yards out, and the Panthers have taken the lead. Extra point right down the middle, and that makes the score 14-7. That one in the books as a 12-play drive, and Carolina scores to cap it off. Fielded right around the 8. The Bucs ready to take over once again. So remember, Charles, last time they were out here, they scored, but they just saw the opposition score, and they're trailing right now, so they're trying to keep pace here. They need a touchdown drive.
Well, if you're a fan of offense, you're loving this, but if you're a fan of defense, this is tough to watch, and it's also tough to keep that up when you just watch your opponent march down the field on a scoring drive that lasts into double-digit snaps. You need a score here, not just to follow the momentum from your last drive, but put the onus back on your opponent.
Hall has it knocked loose, and it's picked up by the Panthers. And the return stops just a little bit shy of midfield at the 48-yard line. There are 2 words that we hear coaches say all of the time. One starts with a B, one starts with an S, ball security.
And they preach it. They have it up in meeting rooms, right? You see the signs. They talk about it all the time. But still, when you've got defenders out there who are preaching, hey, we're going to take the ball away from you, no matter what position you play, you've got to take care of the rock.
Looking to throw on second down. Bullard. And to the right side here, it's Allen. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. The Panthers on third down. They've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. And down he goes. A Buccaneer sack. And that'll bring up 4. Big sack with a loss of 5. Here's the Panthers punter now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. And he'll get credit for putting him inside the 20 as the fair catch is made right at about the 19-yard line. No return, but it goes down as just a punt of 31 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. Now Hall, throwing to start the drive. Throwing left side, it's complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 36 yards on the play. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. Hall now to throw on second down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards. Blitz coming, and down he goes. And now that brings up 4th. Loss of 6 yards on the sack. So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. This will be spotted just shy of midfield. A 59-yard attempt, and he missed it. It's no good, and this will stay at a 7-point game.
And this is a commentary on today's kickers and just how good they are that a coach would think about running his guy out there to try a 59-yarder. Here it backfires on him, but as a kicker, you have to appreciate the confidence that they showed in you.
On first down, Bullard. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Bullard. That's complete to Smith. He's got room at the 30. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. That is caught inside the 5.
And the Panthers are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5.
They'll look to throw again. And that will be incomplete with the clock showing 18 seconds now to go. The line of scrimmage once again the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. Looking to throw. Bullard. Touchdown! A great play there as the first half is winding down.
And the Panthers will extend their lead here just before halftime.
Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 21-7. A drive that time of 6 plays, and the end result, a Panthers touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. 15 seconds, all that remains for this first half as they come up 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Hall. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Here's Hall. Going to throw again. Looking left side, and it's complete. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. Up the middle they go. Robbins. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. And off the crossbar, no good. A sensational effort from that distance, but rejected by the bar. So it's halftime here in Charlotte.
A no break needed. Let's get back to it. Week 3, here we go with quarter 3.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. So this a 2-possession ball game as we get back underway, set for the third quarter.
And the Bucs ready to go here to begin the third quarter. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
Couple of first downs right in succession, and this is an offense that could really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now a give right side. It's Robbins, and he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Operating from the gun. Hall. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And in for the Buccaneers touchdown. A great effort there. 41 yards. And the Bucs have got it back to within a score. Point after, right down the middle. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. A drive there of just 4 plays. And it ends with a touchdown for the Bucs. The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he's going to get this across the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 23. The Panthers offense now, they head back on the field for their first possession of the second half. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a one-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a one-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change, because otherwise that could overrun your team. You've got to be careful right here.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now it's Smith running right. And he'll be taken down at about the 45.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Yeah, that's good for a gain of 6. And now that sets up 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for it with Smith. 44 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
They keep it with Smith on first down. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here, because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9. Back to throw. Bullard. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. And now that brings up 4th down there. A loss of 6 yards on the sack.
Well, how about that? A dime set on defense. 6 defensive backs. None of them blitz. They're just back there in coverage. Defensive lineman gets the sack.
That's where the O-line, they go to the sideline. They keep their helmets on so the cameras can't find them. Right?
Yeah, the cameras can't find them, but I know one thing. The O-line coach will. Well, this winds up an empty possession. Everything looked okay. He just never got the ball on target. And knowing him, he'll be disappointed with that effort.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. As the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended their drive in the end zone.
You're right about that, partner. Sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? Just score again, but we know it's not that simple, because we don't just make adjustments at halftime if you're a good football team. You spend that time on the sideline, you study what's on the notes and the tablets, and you make those adjustments, prevent a repeat of the last drive. Series to series, the best teams, that's how they get it done.
And we'll find out here soon enough whether those adjustments are enough defensively. Hall on first down. Touchdown! A great play there. His second touchdown of the game, his third on the year. And the Buccaneers have a chance to tie the ball game here in the final minute of the third. No problem there on the extra point, and we are tied at 21. The drive there only spanning 3 plays, and it's all finished off with a touchdown by Tampa Bay. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. Now the Panthers offense, they get set to come back onto the field. We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown, so every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half. On 1st and 10, Bullard. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it's 2nd down. Operating from the gun, Bullard. So the completion good for just 3. And they're going to face a 3rd down. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And Allen's got it. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Bullard. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
To throw on 2nd down. Bullard. These two have hooked up 9 times now this afternoon as they pick up the first.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size, can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a 1st down.
He's still on his feet. Touchdown, Carolina. A big play there. 58 yards. And the Panthers answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th. Well, that's a heck of a response to regain the lead after we had seen the touchdown to tie the game.
I would say what we just saw there was a great amount of poise, because typically when teams tie the game up, it's a little bit of a, how would you say, you kind of take a step back and have to get yourself regrouped. They regrouped in a hurry, didn't they? They attacked back after they'd been tied.
And in a big way, that was a statement-long touchdown. Takes it at the 7. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the 4th quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. 1st down. And space tough to come by there as he'll get maybe a yard to the 37. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Operating from the gun, Hall. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. This is caught. It's Brown. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
They'll run on first down. It's Marsh. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on second down. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on second down. Operating from the gun. Hall. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Buccaneers are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Panthers now set to take over offensively. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. Now a throw over the middle, and he's got it to start the drive. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Operating from the gun. Bullard. It's caught on the right side at Smith. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. Here we go. 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. Inside handoff. Smith. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. All tied up. Less than 2 minutes to go. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Well, the football changing hands here as this offense takes the field. Charles, they'd be fine with more of the same on this upcoming drive. Last time out, they found the end zone for 6.
And they're certainly hoping for more of the same, but the game plan, I doubt it'll just be a carbon copy of the last drive because I think this offense is ready to break out some new wrinkles and try some new things that might be hidden in their playbook. They want to use that confidence to its advantage while also keeping the defense from anticipating what's up next.
Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
It's up together.
On first down, Robbins. He'll get this down to the 38.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
On second down now, it's Robbins. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in the 4th. To throw it is Hall from the gun on 3rd down. Wide open receiver complete. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. They'll run on first down. Robbins. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Now Hall looking to throw on second down. And that's going to be caught. Touchdown. And they've broken our tie here in the final minute. Now the extra point try forthcoming. It's up and good, and they've jumped back ahead, 35-28. So this drive spans 7 plays. And it ends with a touchdown for the Bucs. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. So now the Panthers down on the scoreboard. 34 seconds to go. They've got to travel the full 75 yards, and time is obviously a huge factor here. 1st and 10. Now the Panthers going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout, as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. They'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And this one is incomplete.
I like the fact that he took the shot deep downfield. Even if you don't get the catch, maybe you get a defensive penalty and pick up the yardage that way.
He's back to throw. And that is incomplete. One final shot now. I'm not even sure he can get it to the end zone, though, from this distance.
That's going to take as much arm as he has, and you actually have to plan for the contingency. Maybe you're playing a tip. Try and get someone down who can tip it up and keep it for your own team and try and get to the end zone that way.
Now one final throw here is incomplete, and that is how this one will come to an end.